What's going on, you guys? So, Conor McGregor makes his return against the Cowboy, Donald Cerrone. Be sure to check out my new channel, The Pugilist Critic. The video channel link is in the description. If you'd like to subscribe to that channel, please do so. That's where a lot of my boxing commentary will be at now. Is going to be on that channel. But we're talking about some MMA right now, and I want to ask the fight fans a question. What if Cowboy Cerrone actually wins this fight? Now, one would assume there'll likely be a rematch just because it's Conor McGregor, and the rematch will probably be a lot bigger than the first fight. You know, Conor McGregor is a man who moves the needle in the world of MMA. Actually, he moves the needle wherever he goes, if we're honest. So it basically, essentially, fighting Conor McGregor is like fighting a Canelo Alvarez, a Floyd Mayweather in MMA. Donald Cerrone has finally found his golden ticket, and he will now begin the opportunity to face Conor McGregor. This is a fight that I felt that should have happened about 3 years ago, back when Cowboy was a little bit more primed, back when he was really calling for the fight. But it's happening now. You know, nobody's complaining about it. You know, even though Cerrone's coming off a 2-fight losing streak, he has over 50 fights. He's one of the fan favorites in MMA. Everybody loves the Cowboy. You know, even if you've been following his career back since the WEC days, Cowboy always been that dude. Never back down attitude, comes to fight every night. But against Conor McGregor, even though I feel Cerrone has more ways to win the fight, you know, he could submit him, he could stop him, or he could possibly outpoint him to a decision. And we all know Conor McGregor has stamina issues late in fights. But Conor McGregor has one thing that I think that is Donald Cerrone's Achilles heel, and that is that straight left hand. And it's also the fact that he's a southpaw. Donald Cerrone, he also has a problem with head movement. He don't move his head much. So I have a feeling, depending on how the first few minutes look, is going to really determine how that fight plays out. And with McGregor being a southpaw, that makes Donald Cerrone's favorite technique, the switch kick, it actually makes it pretty useless in this fight. So I'm going to be very curious to know if Donald Cerrone is going to implement some ground game to get the victory with McGregor, or is he going to make it an all-out fight? But Cerrone, he has seen better days. You know, a lot of wear and tear, a lot of damage, a lot of fights for a Cowboy. I will hope that this will be his last fight so he can ride off to the sunset. But it isn't far from a possibility of him winning this fight. Even though, stylistically, southpaws has always given the Cowboy a lot of trouble. RDA, Nate Diaz. You know, anybody that was a southpaw he fought gave him a lot of trouble. You know, should be an interesting fight. It's a pretty big fight. Conor McGregor is the man. I mean, whoever this dude fights, it just don't matter. UFC found a gold mine with Conor McGregor. You gotta admire it. You gotta admire it. Because if you know Conor McGregor's story, you know, it's not like he was a guy with a silver spoon in his mouth that, you know, that we've been hearing about for years. No, he kind of came out of nowhere. A guy that was on, you know, allegedly he was on welfare and things of that nature, and he's doing real well for himself. But if he loses this weekend against Cowboy Cerrone, where does he go? What does he do? You know, there goes the Khabib fight, or the Khabib Ferguson winner, who I think that's a tough fight as well. Against either one of those guys, that's a tough night for Conor McGregor. Both guys got a lot of stamina, and that has been Conor McGregor's biggest problem, is his gas tank. Should be interesting, you know. Should be interesting. I wonder what would happen if Cowboy was to pull off the upset and beat Conor McGregor. Tell me what you guys think. What would happen? Do you see Cowboy winning this fight, or does he just go out there and get knocked out by Conor McGregor's straight left hand? Tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.